Alright, back live again. Welcome back everyone. Today I am trying a brand new game. In fact, it's releasing officially in like 2 hours, something like that, but I purchased the ultimate version of the game so I can access it right before. It had like 5 days of early access. I'm a bit late on that because I was busy on other things. First of all, I wasn't sure if I wanted to play that game. In fact, I played a lot of survival games in my life. I spent more than 1,000 hours on Ark Survival Evolved and I'm still playing it. Ark Ascended with a friend of mine. I played many other ones, alright? So this one has been developed by Funcom. They created Conan Exiles in the past, so maybe you heard about it and already tried it. So here, this is Dune Awakening. What if Paul Atreides wasn't born? Alright, so this is the story of the game, so let's discover that together, alright? So I need to select a server first. The servers were down this morning, now they are up again. So basically, I want to go on the server with a low population for now. Otherwise, they will take all the spots or something like that, so I'm just gonna go on this one. The population is low. Oh, let me check. Yeah, you have medium everywhere, and I suppose that at the bottom, yeah, high population. So I'm just basically gonna select the one at the top here, and I'm gonna go on this one. Alright, so let's join that. I suppose that right after that, you need to create your character. So let's do that.
Approach, prisoner.
So I'm discovering the game at the moment. I watched a few videos and that's all. I don't know anything about the combat and stuff like that. Alright, so this is already the character creation. I don't know if you can select the class here. I don't know exactly how it works. Alright, so I don't know if you can hear that correctly. The voice is very low. So I can select the height. I'm gonna take this one. The arms. I want to have big arms. The thickness of the legs. Can we hide the clothes? I'm not sure about it. The length of the neck will stay here, the chest. Let me check. I'm gonna go with that. I have a big chest. The skin tone. I'm gonna stick with that. Go back. What is that? I don't know that word, so I don't know what is it changing. Why not? I'm gonna put it to 9. And the strength. Oh, okay, so you have some colors on the skin. All right, so I understood. So I don't want any. I'm gonna put like that, and all right. And the freckles density. One more time, I don't know what it is. I'm gonna let that to 0. All right, so let's go on the face. You have different face types. These are just presets. Think I will start with this one, or yeah, it looks great. The age, very old, or like normal, like that, suppose. The jaws, I'm gonna stay with that. Feel like I have a lot of latency when I am moving the presets here. All right, the depth. Beautiful face. I think I will go with that. It's alright. The chin. Can you just stop moving? Gonna go with that here. Think it's alright like that. Don't want to spend too much time on that though. I'm gonna take that, and I don't feel like it's moving a lot of things. Alright, let's go back. That was the head details, the eye color. Want to go with a kind of blue like that? No, I will stick with something brown. This one is cool. Go back. No, I want my eyes to be white. Thank you. And here I can change a few presets. You know, I'm just gonna do that quick. Let me check the eye size. Don't want to have big eyes. It's very hard. Alright, so here I can see the body. There is nothing to make the character stop moving. Like, it's super hard to create what you want if the character is always moving like that. Think I will stick with that. Man, I'm editing the face and he's looking left. The eye width, alright. The eye 8. I want to stay here. Height. I think it's alright. I'm gonna stick with that. It's okay if I don't have the best character ever. The eye detail. I want to change the angle. Does it change anything? The pupil size, gotta stick with that. The iris, it's okay. The angle, the 8. The height, alright. The width. You know what? It's okay. It's a bit boring. The character is always moving. Oh my goodness. The noise details. Nose size. Don't want to have a big nose. I want to change that, of course. Like that. The angle. Like that, it is better. Let me check. The height. The bridge. Want to reduce the bridge. Like that is pretty nice. The width a bit higher. You know what? I think it is okay like that. I don't feel like we can change a lot of things on the details here. What is that? On the face, alright. Alright, so I'm gonna stick with that. No, I didn't want to finish the character. I have other details here, so I want to change the hairs. You have a lot of things to select here. Alright. Not my style. I don't like the long hairs. No, thank you. At least this one is a bit better. No. No, don't want to go with this one. This one looks a bit better. So you have all the haircuts here, alright. I think that I will go with something like that, maybe. Or this one here. Or very short hairs. No, this one looks cool. Alright, let's go back. Hair colors. A bit darker, can I? Yeah, this one. Alright, let's go back. The eyebrows. This one is alright. The color the same as for the hairs. Eyebrow detail, I don't care. I want a beard. Or maybe not. This one looks cool. Or a mustache. Let me check what we have. Pretty nice one. I hesitate between this one and maybe this one or this one. I think I will go with this one, alright? Then we have some tattoos. This one here. That line here on the mouth. On the eyes. On the head. Alright, this is not for me. Or you have another tattoo here in the neck. In the back. No, I don't want any tattoo on the face. You have some on the body? On the arm? I like this one. Yeah, I will take this one. The age of the tattoo. This one is cool, alright. You have some scars as well on the face. Or this one here. Yeah, let's take this one. And then some makeup or stuff like that. I don't care about it, so I suppose that my character is over now. Character name. I'm gonna call myself like that. Dune Awakening features a guided journey that locks the research menu until certain steps are completed. Advanced survival players may prefer to unlock the research menu from the beginning. No, I'm gonna start over with a tutorial, I guess. I don't know anything about the game, so I want to learn.
I told you what I am? Then I will sift your words for lies. Let's begin. Where were you born?
Alright, so it seems like I have to choose the origins of my character. A heavily industrialized volcanic world, the baronial seat of House Harkonnen is controlled by a network of dense urban enclaves. Dialogue trait deception, unique emote, the Harkonnen curse. Or this one, the Chusuk, the Kaladin, the dialogue trait honorable, and Atreides salute. You know what? I'm gonna go with the Kaladin.
World of water, home world of the Atreides. The order of the Imperium is rooted in the Farfreluches. A place for every man, and every man in his place. Where is your place?
Payan. It's just changing some dialogue traits. The educated caste that serves the great houses and administers imperial bureaucracy. Bondsmen are known casually as the citizen class. A caste reserved for essential members of a noble household. I'm gonna go with these ones.
Bad advice, or make a bad deal. To be close to power is to walk the knife's edge. You had a mentor in your youth, trained by one of the schools. Who was your mentor?
And so here, this is the class of the character, so I need to choose one between the 4 classes. You have the Swordmaster, the Bene Gesserit Acolyte, the Mentat, and the Trooper. So I heard that apparently the Swordmaster is a bit stronger than the other classes. I'm not sure about it, as I haven't tried anything yet, so... And this is mostly my game style, or the Trooper here. You have more weaponry when you're using the Trooper, and the Swordmaster here, you can basically defend them more, apparently. So you can survive deadly attacks from enemies. The Mentat here, you have some kind of spells to control enemies, or I don't exactly know how it works. And the Bene Gesserit, physical mastery and manipulation. No, here you have some recon and strategy. Alright, so this is this one that can control the enemies with the voice and stuff like that. And what about the Mentat? Oh, deploy a suspensor. Oh, alright, so here you have some gadgets. I think I want to go with the Swordmaster here.
Field House of Ginaz, I assume. What a waste that whole affair was. The test is almost complete. Have you spoken truth?
Yes, I did.
Kneel. Put your hand in the box. I hold at your neck the Gomjabar, the high-handed enemy. Don't pull away or you will die. Great plots are afoot in the Imperium, and the currents of intrigue run deeply. Arrakis is the key, and the Fremen are missing. You will go to Arrakis as our agent, prisoner. You have one task. Find the Fremen. Wake the sleeper. Everything depends on this. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
Good. You speak truth. But here is the rest of it. There is only one rule. Keep your hand in the box and live. Withdraw it and die. An animal would gnaw off its own hand to escape the pain. And we can only be served by humans. Find the Fremen. Wake the sleeper. You will know when it is done.
Dune Awakening. So we are starting on Arrakis. I don't know if we have only Arrakis in the game. I suppose yes. Hey RDX, what's up, bro? suppose that my character is in the ship. I suppose that it wasn't me.
You're wrong. It's just an off-world. No, not the officialy. No, Arista said it was just a dream. I agree, but she is almost Sayadina.
No, it's not on mobile. It's only on PC. Not even on Xbox or a PS5. It's only on PC at the moment. Just wanted to take some time for me, and I decided to go live to enjoy the game instead of playing by my own only. I don't know if I will do some videos. I'm just here to enjoy the game. Oh, okay. It seems like the settings are wrong. You don't have the authority settings for the controls, which is very annoying. So I have to come here and change that. Of course, it is already attributed to another key. All right, continue anyway. And here, move left as well. Attributed to something else as well. Amazing. All right. Here for the ability. All right, so here normally it's A, and here normally it's W. Fly forward. Fly forward. Where is that? Not here. There. But here, I suppose that one more time I need to attribute these keys. Okay, so ability number 1 here. It is alright, and... No, here it's A. Here it's W. The map navigation, I need to change that as well. Building category previews. No, here it's W. Continue anyway. Here it is A. I hate when I need to change that all the time. So normally I should be able to walk. Alright, so it's working apparently. It's running at 120 FPS for now. But normally in the settings, if I go to display, there is a frame rate cap, so I limited that to 60, and it says to me on the screen that it's running at 120. That is pretty fun. Alright, so let's get back in here. Suppose that I have a weapon here. Open the crafting menu. Alright. So I need to craft my first weapon, it seems like. Craft. Alright, so... Seems like my controls are not responding. One more time, I need to change these. This is insane. It's always the same. Like here... I have a French keyboard. Alright, it should be okay. Was able to cut that, and these are the flowers in which you have some water if you want to drink. I can't drink more than that apparently. I don't have all the graphics too high, but it looks very nice for now. Alright, so you have some fiber, as you have in Ark. More flowers to drink. Open the crafting menu. I suppose that I need to craft some bandages to heal. Gonna craft everything I can. It's just gonna take a few seconds. Alright, healing on the second shortcut. Gonna use a third one, so my life is full after that. Hold forward to attach. Alright, so I can climb and it's using my stamina at the bottom of the screen. And we can jump while climbing. I love that. Because generally it takes a lot of time to climb things in video games, so here it's pretty nice. How long the new map coming, Game of Thrones King's Road? I don't know, probably at the end of June. We are waiting for a patch at the end of June. And they will probably implement the Stormlands with the Kraken raid boss.
So then, you're not quite dead. Now you will know a thing that few but the Fremen have seen. For many, the last thing they saw before they were slaughtered.
What do you think about the sound, by the way? Is it alright or maybe too loud? I mean, in comparison with my voice.
Come, let us speak of our escape. Twin comets in the sky, a rebirth from fire and death, and a Sardaukar net closing around us. Your survival heralds interesting times, Offworlder. Is this what you wish? To waste time in idle chatter?
He has blue eyes, so that is a Fremen.
Every exhalation is a waste of water. I am Xantara. My companion is Noctua. Now, shall we discuss our escape? The Fremen name for it translates as the Valley of Echoes, a sacred place to the Fremen, a place of death and prophecy. It is the miracle and inimitability of prophecy. I will speak on this no further. A portable rocket, I surmise, based on the damage. No doubt the work of some desperate and dangerous outlaw. One with a burning hatred for the Emperor and all he represents. But there are so many fitting that description. Because I dragged your corpse from the wreckage and sealed you in that cave while you recovered. Because you owe me your life, Offworlder. Then I will hold you to your honor, Offworlder. Now listen, we need to capture one of their ornithopters. Their protocol is to remain aloft and kill anything that moves from above. That's where you come in. If you can slip back onto the Proteus and locate the command module, you can activate the captain's personal emergency transmitter. He's a noble. They're not allowed to let him die. Leave the rest to me. His Majesty's Imperial Sardaukar care for naught but the Emperor's interests. And certainly not an errant prison crew bound for the slave pits of Neo-Carthag. We are as vermin to them, Offworlder. You must kill them. In other circumstances, their water would be a valuable resource. But with the Sardaukar here, we do not have time to claim them. Only those that get in your way. Think of it as a kindness. They will not survive Arrakis for long. Yeah. Take this Communinet transceiver. It's essential for planetary communication. Now go, and be quick. The Mother Storm is upon us.
Alright, goodbye, bro. The sunstroke.
Offworlder. The heat of the sun is deadly to the unprepared.
Alright, so it seems like I have to stay in the shadows to avoid the sun. I don't know if I can die if I stay too long on the sun. Maybe I will start losing some health, I guess. Let me check. I will stay here just to know what happens. Alright, the gorge is almost full already. Suppose that I will start taking some damage over time. Oh no, alright, it's not dealing some damage, it's just that now I need to drink. So you have some flowers here. So I can hydrate myself. Alright, good to know. So I suppose that for now I just need to follow the path.
Search the prisoners for a cut array. And Offworlder, be careful.
Seems like the game is running pretty great for now. Like, I am streaming and I have pretty high graphics. The game looks great and I have around 100 FPS at the moment. Alright, so where do I need to go? I suppose here, yeah, the bodies are downed enemies. Can hold vital tools, resources and components. I need to loot them, so I already looted that guy. I suppose that I need to break that rock here. But I need probably to craft something to do that. Or maybe not. How can I open my inventory? Alright, it is here. Improvise the power pack. That allows the user to operate equipment that requires power. When all power is depleted, stop the current activity to allow the battery to recharge. Is it something that I can use?
The cut array is primarily a mining tool, Offworlder. You'll need it for harvesting resources. Using it to cut open ships is an added benefit.
Alright, so this is the pistol to gather some ore. I need to analyze it before and follow the line. Alright, so this is how it works. And here, got another one. Gonna take my weapon.
Is blocked by a pentashield. You'll need a pentashield key to pass through. See if there's another way forward.
The cursor can scan. Alright, I didn't have time to read. Alright, so it seems like I can open the door with that.
Ready your weapon, off-worlder. The guards won't hesitate. Neither should you.
Light attacks are quick. Multiple light attacks in succession will stagger the target. Parrying. The right click for parry and hold to block, as in Game of Thrones, in fact. But we have some heavy attacks in Game of Thrones on the right click.
Their strikes will hit you. This should stagger them, giving you a window of opportunity.
So I suppose that if I parry at the right time, it blocks. Alright, it didn't work. Come on, attack me again. Yeah. And counter attack. One more time. I practiced a lot in Game of Thrones. Alright, I say that, and after that I'm wasting my parry. Missing my parry. Alright, so I can loot. Can take all. Here I had nothing. Do I have to analyze that as well? Doesn't seem like. Can I go through? Alright. Being staggered. Some attacks can cause you to be staggered. Dash in any direction to snap out of the stagger quickly. Left out. Out of stamina, alright. Is it gonna stop someday? Alright, so waiting for my stamina to recover. Gonna run. It worked. How can I stop moving like that? I don't know what have I done. My character is always running now. Bro, can you stop running? What the hell is happening? Alright, let's go to the settings and try to see what is happening. Controls. Character movement. Sprint. I just don't know how to stop that. Hey Ishigo, yes, this is a new game. It's officially launching in 2 hours. But here I need to figure out how I can stop running like that. Okay, my character stops running. Oh, I just changed my keyboard. Alright, so it wasn't AZT anymore. Now it is working. Alright, so I need to drink. Combat! He has a shield. Heavy attacks are slow, break block, and cause stagger if they land. Shields stop most incoming melee attacks and projectiles. To penetrate a shield, first stagger the target, and then use a heavy attack. Hold to a slow blade attack, a staggered enemy. So I need to use some light attacks to stagger the enemy, and then use heavy attacks to break the shield.
A swift attack can force your enemy off balance, but only a slow blade penetrates a shield.
Shield on.
Alright, so that was the wrong button. I wanted to parry that. I need to learn how to parry though. Alright, heavy attack and he's dead. I thought I was breaking the shield, but it didn't work. It just killed the target. Why not?
That's the pentashield key. Once you equip it, you can pass through the shield. Get to the captain and activate that transmitter. I'll be there soon. We only need the leader. I hear I'm a wanted man.
Oi! Woodland scum! Ivits jo man tukta lasto breath ada hum unvalo arsund. De dia abada.
I know. That's why I brought you here.
Stitch.
The Thopter will have the codes to get us through the barrier. Ever fly an ornithopter? It's simple enough. But my leg is bad and I won't be able to work the pedals. Get ready. They'll be on us as soon as we break through. There's too many! Turn us into the storm! They won't follow.
Of course they won't follow. This is a bit dangerous to go in the sandstorm. Pretty sure we are gonna crash. And of course we did.
Get up, Off-Worlder. I couldn't wait for you. But now you need to run. The Sandworm is coming.
Ooh,
Run.
the big sandworm. And where is the other guy? And where is the sandworm? Oh, I can hear the sound. Oh. Run.
You made it, Off-Worlder. Catch your breath. When the thopter went down, the storm took us far off course. My leg is bad. I need to lay low and treat it before it gets worse. But fear not, Offwilder. Noctua can cover the ground between us with little effort. She will be my eye in the sky so I can continue to offer my sage advice and keep you on this side of the grave. Figure out how to craft yourself some clothing. That Maula outfit won't cut it out here.
Alright, so this is the game now. I'm in the open world. And I just need to gather some things, I suppose, and that's all. Craft some better gear and stuff like that. Get some XP, get some levels, do some quests. Build a base. Craft some machines. This is a player base, I guess. Here is another one. A research menu contains designs for equipment and shows the location of necessary components. Let's open the menu. So I need to reach higher levels, I guess, to unlock these. The makeshift clothing. So how is it working? You will gain knowledge of all the items above. So I got some points, as you have when you are playing Ark Survival Evolved. You are leveling up, you are getting some points, and you can unlock some engrams. Let's confirm that. Locked journey, getting equipped. So I suppose that I need to complete some quests before unlocking these. So I unlocked that engram, and how can I craft that? Alright, through the crafting section here. It requires only a few of fibers, so I can craft that super easy. And if I remember, as in every survival games, you can break your stuff. So you need to repair later. And I don't know yet if we can have better quality on the gear. So I'm just gonna craft a few. I have the pants. Can craft the gloves and maybe the helmet. Okay, so how can I equip the things now? Suppose that I need to open the inventory and put these things here. Or double click.
The War of Assassins has left debris scattered all over this sector. Salvage metal from the wreckage with your cutter and use it to make a Maula pistol and darts. Don't let the Imperial disdain for ranged weapons lead you astray. Very few people are foolhardy enough to use shields this deep in the sands, and that is to your advantage.
Alright, so seems like I need to get some metal. But for now, I don't know where to get some. Here, I'm getting some stone only. Can I open the map? Checkpoint. By the way, I have something in the research. I need to reopen the inventory here. I can unlock this one now. Alright, so let's research. Go to crafting. Weapon. Salvage metal. Oh, alright, so I have some. I can craft my first weapon. Let's go. What is that? Light dots. Some ammo. I want to equip my character with that weapon. How do I do that? Alright, so I already have the weapon equipped, so I can access it through the menu now. Don't have a lot of ammunition. Think I can craft some more. Yeah, now it's better. I have some more. So already have a ranged weapon, so this is great. And we are not running out of ammo. This is something great as well that I love. Because generally in survival games, it's taking forever to get your first ranged weapon and to craft ammunitions. And here you are getting a lot directly on the start, so this is very nice. Alright, so I leveled up. I can unlock my first skill. So you have 3 different trees. For the Sword Master and the other classes here. When your blood is saturated with melange, you see multiple ways in which to damage your enemies. After using any Sword Master ability, your next strike will strike twice, reflecting 2 possible versions of the future converging in a single space-time. Here, when you are low on health, you regenerate health faster, receive less poise damage, and reduce all stamina costs for actions. And here, you have 3 levels. When your blood is infused with melange... Melange? Do we say that? Your parries expose additional weaknesses in the defense of your enemies. Their ability to mitigate damage is increased. I don't know if I can take that. I don't know how it works. I have my first ability here. The knee charge. And so, I have 1 skill point, but it seems like I can't unlock anything. Or I need to start with that, right? I guess. Deflection. You enter a defensive stance, deflecting darts that are fired at you. This ability lasts as long as your stamina holds out. So my stamina is gonna tank the projectiles for me. Can I take that or... Yeah, learn. Alright. So I have 2 abilities now. I can defend and I can hit on contact. 15 seconds of cooldown. 12 seconds. Alright. So, research the respawn beacon. I don't know exactly what I have to do. Just gonna travel a bit and gather some materials and stuff like that. I don't know if something is written on the map. You have the checkpoint here, so maybe I need to go there. I'm not even sure about it. So you can put some markers on the map. This is nice. Here you have a camp. I don't know if it is a player or not. I think it's not a player here. No, this is a scavenger camp. Wait, I used my skill. This is not what I wanted to do. Can I go silent? And do we have a kind of sneak attack? Okay, it won't work. So this is how it works. These are the first enemies, so I suppose that it's normal that it is super easy. I already looted this one from the top, alright. Can I loot that box here? Salvage metal. Here, can I open that? Yes, that is a chest. Salvage metal, fuel cell, stone, plant fiber, and some solari. The money we have in the game at the moment, I guess. Got more metal, and here... More metal as well, fine. Craft a respawn beacon. I need to craft my base, in fact, I guess. How do I do that? Do I have something in here to craft? Improvise the power pack. Or maybe I need to craft that if I want to craft my base. No, provides power to equipment. Research. Or maybe I need to unlock the researches here. Basic construction kit. Shelter and shields. I'm a bit lost, guys. I don't know exactly what I need to do. Respawn beacon. So this is the thing I need to learn. If I trust the quest. Placing this device in an appropriate place adds a site at which your character can be respawned. Only one beacon can be active at one time. Placing a new beacon will replace the existing one. Craft the beacon. Salvage metal, alright, so I can craft that. And I will need to place it, I suppose. Need to find a safe spot, I guess. Already have a lot of bases here. Let me check. I'm just collecting the things on the ground. I think I will put myself right here. Don't know if I'm too close. Open the inventory, or do I have that in? Yeah, I have it in the shortcuts, so let's place that here.
Fremen territory, but the War of Assassins and the Sardaukar pogrom put an end to that. Now the sector is crawling with scavengers, fighting over the scraps of Imperium technology left in the wake of this so-called noble war. But that's to your advantage, Offworlder. Allow them to do the hard work of gathering the salvage, and then take it from them. Don't hesitate to kill them all. They would do the same to you.
Nice, and what next? Small camps can be found all over Arrakis, populated with a handful of people trying to survive. The camps can hold the salvage metal, fuel cells, and other valuable items if you were willing to fight for them. This is the kind of camp I just completed at the right before. Research the binoculars. Another thing to research, I have some points, binoculars. Well, let's craft that. Yo, Oni, it's been a while. What's up, bro? Dismiss that. I don't care about seeing that anymore. Scout for scavenger camp using binoculars. Gonna take the fiber before. So it is working like that. Don't think it is a player camp here. I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna go the other way. I had one camp over here. Don't know if it is gonna work by doing that because the camp is already done. Is it over? Yes, it is. Kills and skills. Use your ability and kill the scavengers. They are already dead, so I need to find some more. If I knew about it, I would have saved their life and completed the quest before. So I need to find some more enemies. I don't know where to look at. What is that, by the way? Just another sandstorm, or... I'm just gonna turn around to try to find another camp. And by the way, I don't know if it is a good idea to stand... No, it's not a good idea. It's telling me that it's not. You have that bar, it's indicating me that there are some vibrations. So the sandworms are coming after that. And when you die because of the sandworm, you are losing your stuff. So this is the reason why generally it's not recommended to go in the sand like that. By the way, I need to find some shadow. Otherwise my character is gonna get 30 as hell. And I will need to drink. Wait! The sandworm's here! Oh my goodness, look at that thing here! It is so big! Did you see that? Seems like he's coming to me, or... Alright, no, he left. So I need to find some water. I have some here. Alright, so I need to find that camp. I'm gonna try to see what I have here. I don't know if I will have time to reach that location. I will need to craft a motorcycle, I guess, later. I hope that there will be some flowers here so I can drink. The status UI provides additional information about armor, spice addiction, pins, schematics, and the current zone. I think my character is thirsty. Alright, so I got some enemies here, but I need to drink, otherwise I will die. Need to find some flowers before attacking them. Or maybe I will find some water inside of the camp. Not sure about it, but I'm starting to die. Flowers, come on. No? Not a single flower here? Alright, so let's see if I can find some water in the camp. Don't want to die.
Someone's here. They're here. Where's my backup?
Amazing gunfight here. I'm almost dead already. Oh my goodness. Alright, they are dead. I need to find some water and very fast, otherwise I'm gonna die. Don't know if I can find some barrels, some water here. Can I open that, by the way? No, it's just some decoration. Come on, there might be some water here, right?
Someone's here. I need reinforcements. The water is mine.
Oh, there is another one over here. I'm about to die. Oh, another one here. All right, I'm dead. Surrender to the desert. So I lost all my items on the ground, I guess, and I need to retrieve my backpack. All right, so respawn beacon or on the checkpoint. I felt the pressure because I was thirsty, and so I decided to go in the camp and try to kill the people, trying to find some water, but I had none apparently, so... And what is happening, by the way, I feel like I still have all my inventory. Alright, I thought that I needed to retrieve my backpack on the ground. What is it saying? Arrakis is an unforgiving world and death here is costly. Items in your backpack can be recovered from your death location. You will lose everything if you are killed by a sandworm or a Coriolis storm. Alright.
Someone's here. Who's that?
So this is where I died, I guess. Gotta wait for that guy to come.
It's obvious you've had some training, off-worlder. Nothing can truly prepare you.
Alright, so normally it's, my stamina here when I cast that skill is reducing the damage I take from range.
You must do to survive. Remember, Arrakis will sharpen you.
Alright, but I can't use my skills while in that stance. But it's giving me the time to go on contact, so this is pretty cool. Never saw this game. Do you know about Dune? I mean the universe. This game is officially launching in 1 hour, something like that. By the way, not only my character is thirsty, I am as well, so... But I have my bottle, I don't need to find some flowers on the ground. Alright, so let's take my gun. Let's see if I can craft some more ammunition, by the way, because I will lack some very soon. Two minutes of crafting. Let's pause that. Yeah, I have a lot of ammunition now. 200. That is enough. Let's crouch. Try to go silent. My character is thirsty one more time. Need to find some water somewhere.
Mayday, mayday. This is Ensign Meredith commanding Alcyon. Lieutenant Lakers is down. The convoy is under sustained attack. They knew where we'd be. We've lost contact with the group leader, Kytheria.
My God! Look at them all! It's horizon to horizon jet fighters out there!
Relay that chatter! We have sustained several direct hits, and we're losing Trim badly. We're going to try to set her down. Our emergency transponder is active. Godspeed, everyone.
Alright, so nothing more to do here. Got a chest. Plasteel microflora fiber. Some crafting materials, I guess. Alright, let's move on and try to find some water. Let me check. There is someone here. Okay, he saw me. You know what? Let's just use that skill so I'm immune to projectiles. Alright, let's just... Can I dodge the attacks? Oh my goodness, I am so bad. Let's retreat. Change the weapon. Gotta kill this one from range, can I? Alright. It is better. Let's redo that on the other guy. So I'm getting on contact with that skill. It's burning my stamina, but I can go on contact and it's better to kill ranged enemies. Got some more ammo. Gotta stick with the gun, by the way. It's gotta be better, I guess. Got some fiber on this one. Got a chest here. I can open that door. Thought it was a water tank here, but it's not. It's just another chest. There is another one guy coming here. Let me see. Alright, someone is coming on contact there. Wait, I thought I was firing that. Just die! Alright, so I can use that skill, become immune to projectiles, but I don't have a lot of stamina left, so I need to be careful. Otherwise, I can't attack anymore. Alright, so I really need to find some water now. Bro, I remember meeting you at Drogon, huh? Can you tell me for my assassin necklace, is critical damage or crit rate better? It depends on your overall stats and the equipment you have. At the moment, for example, I'm using the champion set, which means that every time I hit the enemy, I'm getting more crit rate, you know? You can have some more crit rate with the treachery as well. So in that case, I recommend to go for the crit damage. So you will increase your damage and get more crit rate with your hits thanks to the champion and the treachery. So go for the crit damage in my opinion. This is the best thing to take first. I mean, because you have a lot of ways to get some crit rate in the game. Right? Can I find some water, please? You're welcome, bro. Always a pleasure. Nothing here to drink. That would be fun if my character dies because I am thirsty. But I don't... It doesn't seem like I'm losing some HP because of that. Maybe because I'm in a kind of dungeon or stuff like that, I don't know. Let's try to find something useful in here. Can I open that door? More ammunitions. I got maybe better boots, so let me check. Inventory. No, they are exactly the same. Oh, better armor value. But I will need to repair them. Let's equip this one. Yeah, I'm starting to die. Because I need some water. So I need to get out of here and drink something or I will die because of that. Alright, so I got more ammo. Or maybe I can use some bandages. I don't know if it's gonna heal me. No, it doesn't, of course, because I am thirsty and my character is dying super fast now. Alright, so let's just kill that guy here. And this is probably where I die again. I'm gonna die because I'm lacking some water. My god. Give me some water, please! Someone! I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead because I was too thirsty. Surrender to the desert. On the checkpoint. It's okay, just need to learn the basics of the game and then it's gonna be better. Okay, so I was here when I died. I recovered my stuff. Did they respawn, by the way? I don't think so. Alright, so everything is over here, I guess. Let me open the map. Can I check that here? Wreck of the Alcyon. Do you see that icon here? Suppose that you have a water tank somewhere. So you have all the resources on the map. I love that map. It looks great. So you can see the terrain. It is very clear, and you can see the materials, the resources. The best map so far that I've seen on a survival game. Open the skill menu. All right, so
Without a still tent, you're easy prey to the sandstorms that sweep across the desert. Those storms tear flesh from bone and shred metal like paper. Unless you'd like to share a cave with some scavengers, your best bet is to build your own shelter. Build a construction tool and place out a sub-fief console. You'll be claiming a portion of the planet's surface for your very own, or rather borrowing it from the Emperor. I'm a little hazy on the specifics.
wait, they respawned? Oh, that's just another player. All right. I thought it was an enemy. All right, so let's reopen my skills. Let's see what I have here. Lunging at an enemy will often provide them with an easy opening to attack, but you have learned to turn a lunge into an advantage. Sprint attacks provide bonus damage mitigation for a short while after a lunge. Or bleed tolerance. You have become harder to bleed due to a combination of training and resistance. Bleeding status take longer to build on you. Alright, so I can increase my health recovery when I'm using some bandages, or I can what is that? An additional stamina reserves when well hydrated. I'm never well hydrated, so I think can I level up this one? Seems like I can't. Gotta take that. So that was a passive, I guess. I'm dehydrated again. So if I trust the map, normally there is something to drink over here. Let me open the map again. No, it's inside. Need to find some water again. Seems like this is the main goal in the game. Find some water. Oh, and they respawned. Don't care about you guys. Just want to get some water. Let me reopen the map. Alright, so seems like I need to defeat that guy first. Alright. I missed him. I can't attack? Okay, I can. Maybe it's right here. Oh, that was a heavy attack. I couldn't parry that, seems like. Let me check where I am on the map at the moment. So normally the water is supposed to be here. Oh my goodness, I can't find any water at all. No, I just need to run away. I will find some water somewhere else. Don't care about that instance anymore. Or maybe the water is on the roof. I don't think it is. Oh, let me check. Normally it's supposed to be right here. But there is absolutely nothing, so you know what, I just don't care. I'm just gonna run away. But right before... Seems like I need to collect a few things. Salvage fuel cells and mine a granite stone. Here you have a lot of granite. Alright, so I got the stone, and now I need to find the fuel. I think I'm getting only some metal from that, right? Yeah, copper ore. This is not what I need. Oh, you have the water here! I found it, guys! So I suppose that I can heal now using the bandages. No, it's not working. I will probably heal over time. So what if I open the map? You have some metal, fuel cell. Alright, so I need to go the other way to find the fuel. So the fuel is here. Alright, the quest is over. I researched the basic construct kit and I need to craft my first base. Alright, so I suppose that like everybody else, I'm just gonna craft my first base over here. Cartography tool. No, this is not that. A research. First, I need to go here. Basic construction kit. Alright, so let's research that. Nothing more to learn. Now I need to craft it. So you have a base here. Suppose that I will just craft my first base next to the water here. The sandworm. Yeah, I want to craft my base right next to that rock over here. It looks like a good spot. There is a player over here. Hey, bro. Oh! Did I take some damage? Alright, so can I start crafting something over here? I don't know if it is a good spot, to be honest, but I think I can do something great here. So let's open the inventory. How is it working? I don't know anything about the crafts. I think that I need to craft the thing first. The construction tool. Salvage metal. I have everything, so let's craft that. I need to equip that. Too close to a no building zone. Yeah, because there is the water here, I guess. But normally, I'm not even sure about that because I can craft right here. I think I will put my base here, I guess, then. I don't know. The terrain is not looking great here. I'm gonna put it somewhere else. Like right here, maybe it looks better. I'm gonna put it here.
Congratulations. You are now the proud owner of an Imperial sub-fief. More of a sub-fief. But it's enough for now. Get your construction tool out and get cracking. It's not a shelter without walls and a roof.
Between the pillars around the corner. Where exactly? Like, right next to that pillar, you mean? Or right here. The two pillars in front. If I hold F, I can manage that. Disabled, enabled. Can I destroy that, by the way? Associate, guild, public, owner, co-owner. Yeah, there, alright. How could I disable that? What if I use no storm? Alright. Refuel generators, storage, general settings, disabled. Can I destruct that? Permissions. No. Refuel. Can add a name. If you can't, it's okay. Just want to know if I can destroy that. Or maybe I can destroy it by hitting it. I don't know. Yeah, and here I'm exposed to the sun, by the way. Or maybe I just need to craft another one. Access level, alright. Enable, disable. The power, you have nothing here in the sub-thief console. Refuel generators. Nothing here, alright? Permissions, you have nothing to deconstruct that. You have the storage. Nothing here neither. Let me check if I can construct another one. Yeah, you know what? I just don't care. I'm gonna construct something else here. There is probably a way to deconstruct that. So you have the two pillars here. It is too close to another guy. The other side, probably. Oh, here. It looks better. So let me check. How does it work? Can probably craft something like that before. How can I rotate that? Trying to figure out how to rotate that. Let me check. What if I right click? Move, repair. Move, repair. Oh, okay, you have the demolish here. So it's from the menu, in fact. Rotation. Alright, I need to press Alt and I can rotate it. Alright, so... I need to place the console first if I want to construct that. So I'm going to put the console here. And so this is how it works. A projection acts as a representation of what you want to build and is only visible while the construction tool is equipped. Any player in your team can see and feel projections. Alright, so this is how it works. I need to feel it after that. But then that thing here is annoying because it is in the middle. But maybe I can move that. The construction is not very intuitive. I need to move that here. Let's say I want to put that here. Alright, so it is better. Now let's say I want to continue building. Let's put that here. Interface. Let me check. Want to place that right here. Need to remember how to rotate. interface. I'm gonna put that here as well. I think it looks pretty good with the rocks here. This is great that we can place the walls in the rocks. Like generally in most of the survival games, you can't do that. Think I'm gonna put some more over here. Oh, I need some more stones. Alright, and I need to drink, by the way. My character is dehydrated, so... Normally I had some water over here. The water was at the other side of the cliff. Right here. Alright, so I can drink. I'm not gonna die from that time. Alright, so it's time to find some rock somewhere.
Enemy found. Sure.
Got no loot here. Got some salvage metal. Got some fuel. Alright, so let's find some rock. Let's open the map. I suppose that I have some written on the map. Normally somewhere here. Granite stone right behind. That way. You have some more on the ground as well. Nothing more here. Suppose that I need to come back to the camp where I was before to find some more. And by the way, let's just deconstruct that now that I know how to do. Demolish, alright. Yes, confirm. Here I got some rock. Gonna take the metal as well while being here. Seems like we don't have any weight on the inventory, and I do freaking love that because this is the most annoying thing we have on survival games generally. You need to check your inventory and be careful about what you are wearing all the time. And here you can just take everything at once, and this is great. And I need to find some water again. I know that later we have a suit giving us the opportunity to drink our sweating. It's recycling our sweating and our piss, I guess, if I remember. But that suit is very helpful in here. But first of all, I'm crafting my first base, and after that I will try to craft better equipment. Alright, some more things inside. Oh, the backpack is full. All right, so we have some space in the inventory, but we don't have any weight. Is there a way to deconstruct the items we have? Not sure about it. I think that I can just like throw it on the ground like that. Suppose that later we can have more space in the inventory, I guess. Alright, so let's drink and leave. Go back to the construction. Where was my my base, by the way? Alright, that way. Oh, I am full. There is a limitation on the granite you can wear. You can carry apparently. So let's go back to my base and let's continue building that. Okay, so let's continue. I need to take that tool. I think I need to replace the things I have in the here instead of that. You know what? Change the set. Can I put a window instead? Outer face. So here I have a window. All right, this is nice. I need to replace that and put another window instead. That would be better. P speaker. No, this is not what I wanted to do. Move. I can't move that piece. What is happening? Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna redo that. What is that? A round wall? Oh, let me check how it looks like. What if I turn that like that? Alright, let me check something. What if I deconstruct that? I'm getting back the materials. I need to learn how it works exactly. This is gonna be better because now it's taking a lot of time trying to understand the controls. I want to do that. Alright, demolish. So I'm getting back the materials, alright. Now I need to go back to build. And I need to turn that. If I put that here, it's gonna be very weird. What if I put another structure? Wall. Like that thing here? Oh, it will be outside, so I can't put that here. That is a bit hard to understand how it works exactly. What if I put that here? I'm gonna break that. Wait, what is happening? There's this ship over my head.
Identify yourself.
Oh! Think I'm just gonna leave. Wasn't ready for that. I suppose that they deal a lot of damage. Alright, I need to recover my stamina before doing anything. Yeah, they are way too hard for me. I don't have any bandages left. Maybe I can just run away from here. What if I stay here, open the inventory, go to bandages somewhere, maybe? Gotta craft a lot. Alright, so I'm healing. Alright, one is dead. No, this is not the right shortcut. Alright, the two are dead. I can come back to my house and continue crafting, I guess. Or maybe there was someone else. Alright, there is another one right here. I'm gonna rush on him. There is another one right behind.
Kill them all! I've got you covered!
Okay, now it is safe. Let's go back to construction. So, let me check what I wanted to do. I want to demolish that, I guess. Now I want to build. I want to take that piece, turn that. Like that. Now I want some walls. No, this is not what I wanted to click. Can put that here. Like that, it's alright. Can I put that on the top here? Right above? Alright, so I don't exactly understand how it works, but yeah. Let's see what else I have. Can I place this one right above? Alright, this is what I wanted to do. Let's put another one around here. Come on. Like that, it looks great. Need to place another one right above. Doesn't want to. Come on. Or maybe I need to get above if I want to place this one. Another ship is coming here. Oh, wait. He's right above me. Yeah, of course it broke everything. Oh my goodness. Things were attached, it seems like. So that is a big wall here. I want a normal wall. Need to put that here. Can I? I don't feel... Alright, I can put that here. I need to get above one more time. And by the way, I don't know if it is working well like that, because these are not right windows. Can I turn that? Come on, place it as I want to, please. Right above. Oh my goodness, it doesn't work. From here, maybe I can do something? Alright. But it is not a right window, right? My character is thirsty one more time. I need to find some flowers. And while being here, by the way. Nice, let's get back to work. Alright, so back in here. I'm still on the walls. This is a wall with a window. You don't have any round block with a window. Doesn't look like. So here you have the door. No, this is not the door. The door is here. Alright, so let's just demolish this one. Build. You have a big door here. Alright, so roofs. How is it looking like? Alright, this one is looking better. Not exactly. I'm gonna put that here. Can I put that here? Come on. Alright, so it is closed from here. Need to close that as well. I need a wall. And now I will need some lights. But right before, I want a normal roof here. And what is that? Special... a railing. I don't know exactly what it is. So I need to construct a small storage container. I'm gonna put the storage over here. Like that. A generator. The item is blocked. Seems like I can't put that here. I can put it here. Deposit fuel cells in the generator to power the shield. I have none? No, I can put some. I have 74.
The console comes with an automatic shield system that will keep your base safe from the sandstorms. Just keep the generator fueled, or the storms will tear at your walls. And it goes without saying.
Not the best base, but it looks pretty nice for now.
Seal your base, off-worlder. Maintain good water discipline, and it will keep you alive. You've done well licking flowers and sucking sap, but you need a consistent source of water. And the best source out here is blood. Extract it, store it, refine it, and drink it. Raw if you're really desperate. And don't mind throwing up. Actually, don't drink it. Unless you really have to.
Alright, so there is something more that I want to check before ending that. Structural walls. I think I need to put that in here instead of the other. Let me check. Let's demolish that because it goes through the roof and this is an issue for me. So what if I put that instead? In the other direction? I can't rotate that. Seems like I can't rotate it. No, I can't rotate this one. Maybe here. No, this is not good looking great. You know what? I don't care. Let's leave the things as they are. Can I have some lighting? I don't know. If I open my crafting, my research on the building, maybe I can find something here. No, I need to progress a bit more in the game, I guess. Alright, I suppose that I spent enough time in here. I don't know how to refine the copper, by the way. I could craft a better knife. Manage, I want to put owner only. Close automatically, disable, enabled. Alright, so harvest the plant fiber. I have some over here. And craft a blood extractor to get some water after killing enemies. Research. Exsanguination kits. This is the one, so let's research. Craft the blood extractor. And the blood sac as well. How can I organize my shortcuts, by the way? Crafting, research, skills, journey, customization. I don't know how I can customize my shortcuts. Alright, it doesn't matter. Locate and skill scavengers. I need to drink before one more time. It seems like the guy in the game is gonna spend all the life in the sand. Yes, it seems like. So here I have some scavengers, I guess. What is that?
Identify yourself. Where's backup?
I am dying. Amazing. Self-revive. No, it didn't work. Awaken. Can I respawn at my base? No checkpoint or... Alright, I can't respawn at the base. Alright, so I'm very bad at that game for now, just need to learn the basics and then it will be fine. Alright, let's drink before killing them.
Your water is mine.
Alright, I need to practice. I almost died. So how do I use that? I need to take that from my inventory. I can extract the blood. And so just in case I need to drink now, I can drink the blood. The blood can be used to hydrate myself. And I can get above the first limit, so this is cool. I need to kill more of them. Nice. Good to know I can do that. Alright, research the blood purifier. From here. Need to construct that at my base. Sheltered areas provide protection from sandstorms. Seek them to avoid one of the key dangers of Arrakis. Suppose that my base is a shelter. Very easy to claim that, by the way. Wondering getting these two now that I pretty much only kill boar every day in goat. Yes, I understand. This is the reason why I decided to go for another game as well, because I'm basically doing some hideouts in Game of Thrones and killing the boar. And for now, that is all. I'm just doing the dailies. So, I need to check that. I mean, am I in the shelter here? I don't think I am. So I need to construct that thing here. The blood purifier, so I need to craft. No, this is not that stuff here. Where is it? Maybe I need to craft it before. Construction tool. No, that is weird because normally I have it now. The blood purifier. This is buildable, so normally I should find it through the menu I have here. Thought it would be in special here, but it's not. How is it working? Here, there is nothing to craft in that building here. I am lost, oh my goodness. This is not intuitive, like... I don't know where can I craft that from. Come on, so if I open that again, normally it should be here, right? Structures. Here you have the walls only, the wedge walls, the roofs, the inclines, and the specials are... Construct or interact with a blood purifier in your base and deposit blood inside. If I can find it, I want to do that, but... That is a generator. You have a storage box. The sub-thief. Nothing here. I just can't find it. And by the way, the generator and stuff like that, they are in my favorites, but where is the category? Oh my goodness, how do I do that? Rotate, place projection, build, close, rotate, adjust height. No way. Oh wait, change set. Alright, it is here. Of course it is. So the other materials are here. Alright, I had that button to press. It was written on the middle of the screen and I couldn't find it. So the blood extractor, I'm gonna place that over here, I guess. Nice, I found it, guys. I can continue the quest. This is empty. I need to kill more people before using that. All right. Can I put some lights now that I know that I can change that? All right. So I need to click on that. Then I have some lights here. A wall light. Yes, of course I can't place that here. It is placed on nothing. Love that. Beautiful. Alright, so instead let's just use a wall light. It's gonna be better. Gonna put it here. Gonna put another one there. I don't have enough metal. Alright, so I need to get some more materials. I have that right here. I didn't know I could do that. Alright. Need to craft. Wanted to put another light over here. Not enough materials. This is not salvaged metal. I just gathered some copper ore. And I need to find some people to kill so I get some blood. And let's get back my inventory, by the way, here. I forgot to do that. I have the salvage metal now.
Someone's here. Found you. I need help.
Got your back.
Alright, so time to loot and time to extract the blood. The other corpse is here. Okay, so I have the materials, I have the blood, so I can continue the quest. That is amazing. Okay, so let's put the blood inside. Deposit the blood.
You're probably feeling it by now, Off-worlder. Spice. It's everywhere on Arrakis. The air, the sand, the blood. It prolongs life, expands consciousness, and triggers some very vivid dreams.
I have a lot of purple around my screen. This is because I drank some blood, I guess. Not purified.
Observe this valley, sacred to the Equan Bedouin. Here, Wooly faced the trials of Akul, proving their knowledge of the Fremen race. Find the Fremen, she said. Seven tests, 7 steps. Set your feet. Follow the uncertain path. Keep moving. The only true death is stagnation.
You have experienced the Spice Dream. On awakening, you are protected from harm for a short time. Move to continue your journey. Follow your inner sight to the first trial. Alright, but I want to go back on the construction because I have a few things to complete. That light here and this one there. Furnitures. I'm gonna put that right here. Alright, that is okay. I need some more granite if I want to craft some chairs. Blocked by another object. Wall decoration and other things like that, so I need to work on that later. I don't care about it. I want to progress a bit the quest. Follow your inner side to the first trial. Your inner side has revealed the path. Follow it to the first trial of... I don't know how to pronounce that. Aquil. The inner side marker will help you find your way to the next chapter of your story. Purple icons mark important location in your journey. Alright, so let's get out of here. And if I open the map, I guess that I need to go here. Oh! No! It's happening again! In that direction, by the way. Thank you for your blood. $600 This is far away. If only I could craft a motorcycle, that would be great. But I don't think I can, like, if I check my research. Locked. A journey across the gap. Yeah, I need to progress the story, so I'm forced to walk the 600 meters. Should be closed now. Seems like the sandworm is coming. Can you eat the sheep here? Please help. Suppose that if you construct your base in the sand here, you can just destroy your base. Alright, so the quest is here, 100 meters. Alright, so this is the first trial. I need to enter the cave. The Mina Cavern. Yeah, I know I discovered that. I had 3 times the message now. I leveled up. Skills. Every time you attempt a difficult attack like a sprint attack or a slow blade, you gain increased confidence, which reflects as damage mitigation. And I can learn that as well. Alright, let's keep moving.
Who is it that thinks Ibn Kirtaiba?
Ibn Kirtaiba.
Kindly God is a fearful thing. Do you understand, Wally? Our God gave us the burning eyes of Allat and the words of the Kitab al-Ibar. Rest in black shade. Bil
Suppose that I need to avoid being seen by the eye. Oops. Is it closing someday? Can just crouch, it is working. Let's move on.
When we began our wandering, we suffered. Until suffering was a thing we came to know within our souls. Arrakis is suffering. When we found it, we were home. On Harmontep, we were made to suffer. Our children taken and made slaves. They denied us the Hajj. Never to forgive, never to forget.
Suppose that I need to go that way now.
The weight of a kindly God is a fearful thing. Did not God give us the burning sun to defy? Suffering leads to defiance. And where does defiance lead?
And then? Do I need to climb here or? That way, I guess. Just need to be patient.
Ibn Qutayba. Defiance leads to thought. Who is it that thinks? Those who suffer. Remember Harmontep. Bila Kaifa. Ibn Qutayba. Defiance leads to thought. Who is it that thinks?
Those who suffer.
Those who suffer. Remember Harmontep. Bila Kaifa.
Awaken. Connecting to hidden world, hidden server. Is it an issue? What is happening? Think I have been disconnected or?
Still there, off-worlder. Your signal drifted for a moment. No matter. A thought occurs. When the Sardaukar began their purge, many Fremen were slaughtered. The ones that were not abandoned their caves, leaving valuable resources behind. Valuable resources that just might contain the makings of a still suit. Take what you need. Their ghosts will not object.
Let's get out of here. Alright, so what's next? Do I have the quest somewhere? Talk to Xanthara, escape the enclosure. Locate the moisture sealed cave. Alright, so let's open the map and let's see where I need to go. Is it written somewhere? Scavenger camp here. No, this is not written anywhere. Yes, of course. And can I craft that now? My first vehicle, or still not? No, I need to do that before, alright. So let's continue. I absolutely don't know where I need to go, by the way. Suppose that I just need to explore. You have a lot of houses everywhere. Let me open the map. Maybe I'm gonna continue that way. If I had a vehicle, that would be faster though. This is a pretty good spot here to craft a house, by the way. It's an open area and you kind of have the sandworm here. I don't know where I'm going, to be honest. I need to find that cave. But I have no idea where to look at. Alright, you know what, guys? I think I'm gonna end the stream here. I will try to work on the game a bit, like, to understand a bit better what to do and things like that to become a bit better, because here, I am completely lost. So I need to learn the basics and stuff like that outside of my stream, and then I will go live again. It will be more interesting, in my opinion, because here I'm just running around. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to look at that moisture seal cave and stuff like that. Would be better if I had at least one vehicle or stuff like that. I don't know. So I'm gonna end the stream now, guys. I'm gonna work on that. So have a nice day, guys. Thanks for watching and see you on the next video or live stream. Have a nice day, guys.